I can smell an odor consistent with an alcoholic beverage. When was the last time you had something to drink?
Last night.
About how many hours ago?
Like 10 hours.
It started like any other morning at the airport, but for one Southwest Airlines pilot, things were about to go very wrong. Police had been called after someone reported that the pilot smelled like alcohol, and with a full flight ahead of him, that report couldn't be ignored.
Good morning.
Yeah. Say again?
Good morning, sir.
Morning. How are you?
You doing okay?
Yeah, fine.
But the tone changes quickly when an officer starts asking questions. When asked, the pilot admits he drank the night before. He insists there's nothing to worry about, but the officer notices the smell of alcohol right away.
When was the last time you had something to drink?
Last night.
About how many hours ago?
Like 10 hours ago, at least.
How many drinks did you have?
Had a few beers. Sir?
Define a few beers.
A few beers.
Define a few beers.
Like 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
What'd you drink?
Light beer. Nova Light.
No light?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Who were you with?
My FO. Yeah.
The pilot refuses to take a field sobriety test.
Would you be willing to provide field sobriety with me right now?
No.
Why not?
There's no need.
Well, I can smell an odor consistent with an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Please.
What is that?
Rose.
Do you have any fresh ones that haven't been in your mouth?
Yeah. Right in my bag.
Okay.
I can smell it. I can smell it.
Tobacco or
Just nicotine.
okay.
Smells mini.
So my issue is I don't have a PBT. And like obviously it's a fully booked flight.
We know, so what does that mean? 8 hours separation from the last drink. You have that, you have a couple of treatments. So we already have a report that says that it's possible there might be some inebriation. Someone detected the smell of alcohol, and then they reported to us.
Who would have done that?
I'm just telling you,
I understand.
we got the call.
I understand.
I can sense, or I have a smell of an adult beverage coming off of you. I don't know if it's coming out of your mouth or your skin. If it's coming out of the pores, I get it. But we got to do our thing, so we're trying to.
Do I see him?
Would you do field sobriety?
Sure.
Do you have a jacket or something? Because it's kind of
I
cold
do.
outside. Alright, so we can do it right here. Yeah. I'm gonna do the eyes first. Just watch it. Because obviously I know you're not certified, so like I have to do it, but just watch for clues and stuff. Because if not, this will be a brand new uncharted territory.
Well, I talked to the first officer also,
Yeah.
I was trying to.
You guys want to talk to the flight attendants? They were there too.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and do one step at a time. Do you have an edict time or pushback?
Yeah,
You do?
we did. I don't have my phone, but and my watch is dead, but it's like in a few minutes.
Well, this can go quickly, but just can we okay?
All right.
Okay, so do you have any health issues? Anything? I'm sorry, you're a pilot, so you can't have any crazy health issues or any problems or anything. I noticed you wear contact or you have glasses.
I do.
Okay. So what I'm just going to ask you to do.
We just go away from the passenger. Sure.
The test starts with what's called the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. The officer holds a pen in front of the pilot's eyes and moves it side to side.
Okay, so all I need you to do is the tip of my pen right here, this little white tip. I'm going to move it back and forth.
Yep.
I need you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. You understand that?
Yep.
You don't have any issues doing that for me? Okay. So just pay attention to the tip of this pen. Okay.
Next, they move to the walk and turn test. His balance isn't terrible, but it's not steady either. Then comes the one-leg stand test.
For this next exercise, I know it's kind of difficult because it's kind of at an incline. But just on here on this flat surface, I need you to take a series of heel-toe steps. I'm going to explain it to you. What you're going to do is you're going to put your left foot or your right foot, whichever's more comfortable. I'm left-handed, so I'm using my right foot first. You're going to go heel-toe. And if you just take a step to the side really quick, you're just going to take a series of heel-toe steps and count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you do that until you get to 10. Make sure you count out loud. Make sure you go heel-toe. Don't look down. Don't put your arms out for balance.
No
Do you
problem.
have any issues with that?
No problem.
Okay.
I'll walk here so it gets well.
You can start right there. All right, you ready?
Yep.
You may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Keep turning around and go the other way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, if you step down on this little platform. All right, so this next test is called the one-legged stand. So what you're going to do is whichever foot you prefer, whichever one you feel like you have a stronger balance with, you're just going to, with your hands at your side, put your foot out in front of you like this, and you're going to hold it. You just count out loud 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Don't start until I tell you to begin. Do you understand these instructions?
Sure.
All right, you may begin.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000, 9, 1,000, 10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000.
Okay, you can stop. Just do me a favor, just hang on. really quick. Here's a mince back. I just gotta go talk with them for a minute, okay?
The second officer mentions what he saw. No obvious failure in the walking test, but definite signs of impairment during the eye test. That's all they need to proceed.
Yeah. I saw it, yeah, the next day. I didn't really see it in the walk-in turn, but I definitely saw it the next day. So yeah. So, at this point, what would it be? DUI Less Safe if it doesn't agree to a blood draw, or?
There's I'll get a smell to get over everything else. I saw the stackings. So whatever you saw is what I'll put on there. There can't be any. My only question is where do we go here?
Yeah. Being that there's not a sergeant on duty coming in, that's where I'm really.
I saw the twitch.
An airport police supervisor was called in after a pilot showed signs of being under the influence.
Can you come on here so I don't have to squeeze in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never had a question. You guys look only at the airport.
Yes, ma'am.
I know there was a law enforcement. I used to have an internship at the airport.
Yes, sir. What's going on? So, my name's Corporal Best. I'm the supervisor right now with the Airport Police Department. So, just you guys went out and had a few drinks last night?
I met here. We had a drink, yeah.
Okay. So, my problem is that right now, Sam, I'm talking to you, I don't smell anything coming off of you. I can smell a very strong odor, alcohol beverage coming off of him. That's a huge issue, regardless in general, whether we were standing on the side of the road, the Toyota Camry was right next to you, but it's an even bigger issue because there's probably 100 million.
There's not that many people. It doesn't matter. It's not the point, yeah.
But the issue is, I can detect it, and so obviously I don't know where you guys are based out of, where the hub is, but with the FSD that I just put him through, he did exhibit signs of impairment on top of the other officer as well. So I'm going to make a phone call to my supervisor, but there's a very strong possibility, or very strong probability, that he is going to be taking a shot at the detention center for the willful intent to operate an aircraft while intoxicated. So if you need to start making some phone calls, I'm just going to start doing it, okay?
After running standard field sobriety tests, the results confirmed his suspicion. The pilot showed clear signs: unsteady movement, delayed responses, and a strong smell of alcohol coming from his body. Then came the decision. Would he agree to a blood test to check for alcohol? The pilot refused.
Do we have any blood kits down the IHA still?
Blood test? Blood test?
For blood draw?
Not that I'm aware of. That usually I just do it on the side of the road, or they go back to the station for the intoxicated or so got cause.
And when I just talked to him, he immediately dropped his hand as soon as I started talking. He's like, yeah, we went out for drinks. And I was like, okay, well, my issue is you smell perfume, fine. He breathes. And I was like, and I put into FST, he's exhibiting strong signs. So I've already told him to go ahead and start making the phone calls because,
Yeah, I told the airlines too. But
and it would be what, DUI for the willful intent of operating an aircraft? Well,
yeah, because it's commercial. You can't have any impairment on a commercial aircraft. Latest like CDLs, you know, they don't have a presumptive alcohol level. So,
should go up to the wing to do this, or take him up to the patrol car? All right, so do you have any personal belongings on the plane?
I do.
What do you have on there? Just like your go bag and like a phone and everything?
No.
Okay. So my issue is I'm trained in standardized field sobriety, and you've exhibited strong signs, and even after speaking with your first pilot, like, the issue is, would you agree to a blood draw to test your blood alcohol content? No. Okay, well, the issue is when you agreed to the field sobriety, you exhibited the symptoms, and if you're refusing to a blood draw, that's DUI Less Safe for the willful intention to operate a commercial aircraft.
Seriously?
Yes, sir.
How did I fail? I did everything.
The signs that you exhibited during those 3 tests, I'm able to articulate based off those and the odor coming off of your person. It's very consistent with DUI.
Okay.
That refusal triggered a serious legal issue. Under the law, refusing a blood test while showing signs of impairment is enough to charge someone with DUI Less Safe, especially when they're preparing to operate a commercial aircraft.
Well, yeah. So what do you want me to do?
So what's going to happen is if you don't agree to a blood draw, it'll be DUI Less Safe. You'll be booked into the Chatham County Detention Center, and we'll give you a phone call. You can, more than likely, because it's Tuesday, it's a weekday. But that's the route that we're going to have to take, unfortunately. Okay.
Okay. And if I did agree to a blood draw, then what?
I mean, it's a part of the ongoing investigation that it's like, I did my part, but it's like your blood is the non-negotiable, like that'll prove whether or not it is what it is. So.
Okay. Yeah, well.
But obviously I can't coax you in it. You have your right, you said no. So based off that alone and based off the field sobriety that you...
Even if I gave you blood, then nothing would change.
Okay.
Right?
That is your willful choice that you were willing to make, but based off the calls that we received stating that people down in TSA could smell what smelled like alcohol coming off of your breath, and they're not trained. I am trained in odor and alcohol impairment.
That's fine. I mean, nothing's going to change your mind. I didn't even talk to TSA today. I went to KCM.
It's operated by TSA.
Right. Okay. So, all right, I'll get my stuff, but whatever you gotta do.
Okay. My officer is gonna grab your stuff. If you don't mind, we're just gonna head up to the patrol car, so that way we don't have to do all in front of the public eye. As long as you just be cool, I'll be cool.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
but yeah, I'd like to. I can't grab myself myself.
Yeah, if you would like to, we can do that.
Yeah.
The officers then moved the pilot to a different location. One officer asked for his driver's license and airport ID. The pilot was also asked to remove his lanyard so his Southwest Airlines badge could be photographed.
Do you have any bottled water up here?
No, I can't. How do you feel about
Is it sparkling?
No, it's just flat water. We have sparkling.
No, I wasn't afraid it was going to be sparkling.
No, we just flat.
Contact ground tower and air to 82.
Now really quickly, like I said, I'm gonna be cool with you. I know it's a shitty scenario. Do you have like a driver's license with you? Like I know you have all your airport credentials and everything. I just get that just for documentational purposes. I hate having 2 phones. And then, you mind just taking off the lanyard so I can just take a picture of your Southwest credentials too? So, I don't believe that they're going to allow you to keep all this at the jail. So we're just going to log it into our evidence here. So that way, once you get bailed out, you come back here, there'll be a property sheet and everything. So you'll have to come back out here. Then our evidence custodian will sign your luggage back out to you. Okay?
I guess. How about my wallet?
You can keep that. And then do you have your phone as well? Yeah, those they'll let you keep those. Unfortunately, just because it's like big luggage and everything, they don't let people keep that anymore. So unfortunately, this is the nitty-gritty part. I just have to read you the implied consent law in Georgia.
The pilot placed his ID and other belongings in a bag as instructed. With his palms facing up, he was taken into custody calmly and without resistance.
Even though I know your license was out of a different state, you're just currently in Georgia. So the implied consent law for people over the age of 21 states that in the state of Georgia has conditioned people with the privilege to drive upon highways in the state upon the submission to the state-administered chemical test of your blood, breath, or urine, other bodily substances for the purpose of determining you are under the influence of alcohol or drugs. If you refuse this testing, your Georgia driver's license, or in this case your out-of-state license, will be suspended for the privilege of a minimum of 1 year. A refusal to submit blood testing may be offered into evidence against you at trial. If you submit to testing and the results indicate an alcohol concentration of 0.08 grams or more, your Georgia or out-of-state driver's license or privilege to drive on the highways of this state may be suspended for a minimum of 1 year. You are entitled to additional chemical tests of your blood or other bodily substances at your own expense and from qualified personnel of your own choosing. You've already agreed that you did not want to participate in the blood draw. So because of that, I'm now going to detain you. Like I said, as long as you just continue to be cool with me, I'll be cool with you, okay? Yeah. Can you just step over here really quick? Step on.
Glasses?
Yeah, you can keep this. Step on. If you just want to put it up there with your ID and everything, it'll be all in a little baggie for you. So if you just stand face away from me. Oh, hang on, before you sit down. Just put your hands behind your back for me. Palms up. Just get away with Hang on, one second. Alright, go ahead and wash your hands again. Yeah, no problem.
The incident occurred on January 15th when Allsop was taken into custody just before he was scheduled to fly a Southwest Airlines flight. That one decision cost David Allsop not just his job, but his entire career as a pilot. The FAA didn't waste any time revoking his certification, and the consequences were swift and serious. What do you think about pilots facing DUI charges? Should there be even stricter checks before they fly? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.